Hello everyone and welcome back to another video where today makes day 30. Wow, huh? Like this is officially a month. Last week I finished week 4, but 30 days is technically a full month, so very excited about that. And I'll just say, by the way, if you notice there's a lot of stuff in the background, I definitely apologize for that. My goodness, it's just been crazy trying to make sure I stay on top of these videos. But hey, look, I'm doing the best that I can, and this is, of course, again, the whole point of one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos is to show the day to day, right? There are just times where things are not going to be perfect, right? I'm not going to have everything the way that it needs to be all the time, and that's life, right? You just have to go with the flow and do the best that you can. And again, this is just one of the things that I wanted to do to show the day to day and the in between of getting P90X done. So I definitely hope you guys can appreciate that. But all right, so going straight into the video, you guys, today's message is very very simple but profound. And it's called, as you see in the title, "Love Your Neighbor as You Love Yourself." Hey guys, wow, very very deep. How can you love your neighbor, if you don't love yourself? And I actually got this message, you guys, from a sermon that I listened to last Sunday. I went to church last Sunday, and out of everything that the pastor talked about, um, that one scripture was interesting. He was just talking, and then he shared that scripture, and it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, that is what I'm going to talk about. That is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about loving your neighbor as you love yourself. And again, I'm going to ask, how can you love your neighbor if you don't love yourself? Let me ask you, do you love yourself? Do you really love yourself? I'll never forget, earlier this year, my goodness, I had a friend of mine. I was at his house, and this is actually before I did Insanity. I was already like at 217 pounds. I was overweight. And he asked me a very, very straightforward question. He said, do you love yourself? And I remember, hearing that question and being like, man, like, I don't know. I don't know if I love myself. And you have to realize at that point in time, I was at a very uh, bad, it's just a very difficult place in my life. I had a lot that had happened, a lot that was going on. Mentally, it was just a lot that, it was just a lot that was perturbing me at that point in time. And, so I was just thinking about that, just how early this year it was like, wow, like I was at a totally different place. And I think all of us, especially with the pandemic, is definitely put us at a place where we've been vulnerable. We maybe, some of us have had, thought we had things in place, and then the pandemic hit and it was like all hell broke loose. It's like, wow, like what happened? We thought we had everything in control, and then the pandemic just kind of, came and, just kind of shook things up a bit. Uh, but again, I'm going to ask you, and this is a very, very profound question. Do you love yourself? I'm going to tell you that ever since I have been taking care of my health and taking care of myself, that has been the greatest thing that I've done for myself, because I can tell you that that has been the greatest evidence, the greatest sign, and the greatest thing to do of love towards myself. Some of you might be, and I'm just thinking about this, some of you may be, extending over it, real, I'm going to say it that way, overextending yourself for so many other people who are demanding so much of your time, demanding that you do so much for them, that is causing you to neglect yourself. Maybe you started gaining weight. Maybe you're really out of shape. You want to start eating healthy. You want to start doing these things for yourself, but it's been put on hold because you've been putting everybody else ahead of yourself. But I'm going to say the name of this title again. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Listen, you're going to only be able to do, you really can't help other people unless you help yourself. What good is it if you're unhealthy? What good is it if you feel achy? You feel sluggish, you have no energy, or you're just out of shape. You're not going to really be able to do anything. The only way you can really be a resource in this world, someone of value, is if you build yourself. And once you do that, then as you learn, as you grow, as you continue to invest in yourself, you will be invaluable. You will be able to do above and beyond what you can do without being healthy. So, wow. I mean, it's just so much that I can say about that. And it's just so many things that I can say about this title. But what are your guys? What are your thoughts on it? I want to hear from you all. Does this message resonate with you? Is this something that you feel that you really need to really start taking advantage of for yourself? Have you been really putting yourself aside so much so that it's been causing you to neglect yourself? If that is you, and you have made the decision, you're making the decision that you're going to put yourself first so that you can be able to help others more, then I want you to put in the comment section down below, I'm in. I'm in. So I want to hear from you, and I definitely want to see your message down below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. So you guys continue to stay blessed, and I will see you tomorrow for day 31. Bring it.